Hey, I'm going to tell you how to do a rotation of a polygon about a point in Geogebra. So the first thing you do is you go to geogebra.org and it brings you here and you click Start Calculator. Once you click Start Calculator, it gives you this grid right here, which you can move around. You can zoom in with your, I'm on my phone doing this, or you could do it with your mouse. I got a touch screen. And I'm going to say to myself, well, okay, let's do this backwards a little bit. So I go to Tools, and I'm going to draw myself what I want to rotate about the point. So I'm going to say, well, I got to find how to draw. So you always just got to keep looking for things because they go out of order. And let's just say, I'm going to do a triangle. Now here's the points, but there's this open, there's not a segment there. So what I get that segment there by clicking back on the first point that I clicked on. Now I'm going to look for transform because that's a transformation. And it says here, reflection, but that's not what I want. I don't want a reflection about a point. I want to rotate about a point. So I'm going to click rotate about a point. But here's the problem. I can put the point down, okay? So I can't do this yet. But I need to I can put the point down by right here. Let me just get to algebra. You go to algebra, and let's say I want to use the origin. These are old, just ignore those. Let's say I want to put this about the point 0. So I'm going to put 0 in here. First I put a parentheses, 0, comma, 0. And you see it puts the point up for me. All right, so once I do that, I bring that out of the way and I go to my tools again and I can rotate about the point. I should have been able to just click on it, but for some reason I couldn't. But I always just go to input when all else fails. So I'm going to go to transform. It does this. It takes a while. Here we go. I'm going to click rotate around a point. Now, remember, usually it's 90 degrees clockwise, 90 degrees counterclockwise, or 270, but it's also other degree measures. But I'm going to rotate it, and when I do, it's going to ask me what degree measure and in which direction. So I clicked. Let's do that again, just so you guys can see what I did. I clicked transform, rotate about a point right here. And that means now it's in bold. So I click on the polygon and the polygon gets highlighted. And then I click the point and it asks me what's the angle measure that I want. Now, if I wanted 270 degrees, I would put 270 degrees, counterclockwise or clockwise. So I have to pick which one. That's going to be the question. It'll say to do it. It'll tell you in the question which way to do it. I'm going to go with counterclockwise and then hit OK. And if you see, it just rotated this about that point.